Well, we're up on the Golan Heights, a location called the Valley of Tears with my good friend Ranaan Levy.
Hey.
And once again, been able to have a great presentation to the group on FaithWalk 12. And we're always excited to Ronnie to come, not just because of our friendship and support, but more importantly, what he offers to the group, not just from his perspective of life experience, but also from the Israeli perspective. And I think more important, as you always talk about Judeo-Christian values and that support. What are a couple things? First off, what is someone who's wanting to come to Israel, Christian, but hesitant, whether security or the location, what would you say?
Well, I would say that I'm an Israeli. I've been living in Israel all my life. I'm 54. I raised my family here, my children here, my friends are here. I understand when you get too much TV time, you might be concerned about traveling here or there, but truly, and you know that, David, you've been here with Amy and your parents so many times. You've been here, what, 20, 25
Right about
times?
20 now, yes.
Right about 20 times, so they should ask you, not me. I'm not
No.
objective. But truly, Israel is a land of children and the land of very, very beautiful things to see. Great food, amazing sites with such rich biblical and archaeological history. And I think you owe it to yourself once in your life, come here with your Bible, with your notepad, and just walk this land. It's totally safe. Don't believe all the stuff you're hearing.
The noise.
All the noise
Yeah.
around. Yeah, you know, we're people of faith. You have to come and you have to do it, and then you'll just get addicted, and you're gonna come again and again and again. But it's very educational. Take your grandparents, bring your children, take your buddies, and just come here and spend a few days in Jerusalem, a few days in the Galilee, and I think you'll be reading the Bible totally differently afterwards. And I think you'll be also listening to the news totally differently afterwards.
Well, we've seen that time and time again, whether from the young adult trips, FaithWalk Impact, to the adult trips. We have a lot of repeat ones.
Yes.
And it's interesting because they hear Ronnie and then they come back and they're like, I know Ronnie, but Ronnie meets so many people, so it's always unique to see that, but you're very gracious, not just to speak to the group, but our friendship. So we really do appreciate it. We're excited about next year. We'll bring a young adult trip, FaithWalk Impact 3. But I guess what's the last probably impression? You really captured it great about why come, the Judeo-Christian connection, but maybe just the last thought that from your heart, since you bring a number of people here year in and year out and you come speak in the United States, what's maybe one lasting thought that you would leave with everybody?
You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is that maybe 10, 20 years ago, it was the obvious. Just come to connect with your Christian roots, and maybe as part of a church group, or just as a Christian or a Jew, come and see your heritage and the scriptures and so. But I think something is happening in the world in the past 10, 20 years. And it's also an opportunity to strengthen our community of Bible-believing people,
Yes.
of the Judeo-Christian system and thought pattern, to understand what's going in the world geopolitically, and that we are on the good side. We are on the side that supports freedom and security.
That's right.
And safety for our children, and education and technology, and only great things. And I think Israel is probably one of the two best places with America
absolutely.
to see all that.
I agree.
But with a twist of a different culture,
Right.
and much better food.
Oh, yeah, we love the food. I have to watch it to make sure I don't overeat here. Well, Ronnie, you know our friendship is strong and deep, as is Israel and America's, and FaithWalk as well. We're excited about where we are and where we're going, and more trips to come, multiple trips. And we've now done this 12 adult trips, 2 young adults, and then 1 leadership trip in there. So we've done 15 of these, and so more to come. But thank you from us, the surgeons, and more importantly, FaithWalk International.
Sure.
And from Ronnie and myself, come to Israel and come visit us here soon. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.